Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to your reveals, messages from your higher self to support your healing and to encourage you forward on your path at this time. So I'm actually recording this before I've even shared this on the page. So you will see on my Wisdom of the Heart page on Facebook, 3 cards lined up like this on the edge of the deck here in the backyard. So if you haven't seen the image, you may want to go and have a look at the image and see which pile of cards is speaking to you. And if you don't want to go and do that, then you can pick left, center, or right to receive a message. And we are going to start with the left. So if you were drawn to the left card, here are your messages. Ground yourself. I'm going to just look at them all. There's 3 cards here. Take a break. And the Prophet. So actually, this is a really powerful reading here for those of you drawn to the left pile. Now, what I'm hearing is that you have a message to share. You have a voice. And in order to get clear on what the message is you are being asked to share, it's important that you get out to nature. Feet flat on the ground. If it's too cold for that, although I'd say that it's never too cold for that because I do it year round and I am in Canada. So, oftentimes I'm burying my feet in the snow. But getting outside to ground yourself, because what I'm hearing and feeling here is that as you nurture your roots, as you deeply nurture your roots, it's going to be able to support you in bringing forth the messages that you're here to share. And you can see we've got this card, Take a Break, and it says, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So it feels to me that you have been feeling called to create something, knowing that you're here to share something. And what I'm hearing is you're working too hard. You're working too hard at it. Because what we are here to share, what we are here to offer, the gifts that we're here to put into the collective really come to us easily. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to try to ignore that. Luna, come on. Come here. Come on. Loon. So what you're meant to do is it flows naturally and easily through you. And it is the overthinking, and this is why the call to grounding. Luna, come see what I've got. Come get a treat. Come on. That's what I'm feeling. So this is a good example, really, because it's the overthinking that is keeping you distracted and not really having the ability to focus. So what I'm hearing for you at this time, there is a need for you to step back and give yourself some time. Okay. Luna, come here. Come see what I've got. Good girl. Come on. Come on. She's not coming. What I'm feeling is that you need to step back because you're overthinking things. And you'll see you have like the ground yourself, the take a break, and then the Prophet. And so like the tree and the tree. And as you take a step back, as you give yourself a break. Okay, just 1 second. Luna, come here, please. Come on, good girl. Let's go. Luna, let's go. Good girl. Now. Come on. I can't see her. That's the problem. Let's go. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Oh, there you are. So as you take a step back, as you give yourself a break, take the pressure off of yourself, stop thinking, it's going to come naturally. And through the break and the grounding yourself, you actually begin to radiate and create from a space that is deeply rooted and connected to Mother Earth, while at the same time in this continual stream of receiving from your higher self, from source. Because it does feel like that there is a message that you are here to share. So whether it's through speaking, through writing, it feels like it's really important work. And if you don't give yourself space, you're going to have a very difficult time bringing it to light. And actually, grounding yourself and connecting to nature really offers you the freedom to fly, the peace of mind, and the freedom to just authentically create from your heart space through the energy of unconditional love, with the awareness that life is fluid and transient. It's always, always changing. And your truth, what I'm hearing is your truth, you feel it. You feel it. And when you begin to try to bring logic into it, you get yourself confused. It's like, it is, they're calling it a treadmill here, but I'm seeing it like the hamster wheel. So out of your head, into your heart, grounding to nature, hug a tree, and that's a great place for you to start. It says, oh, this is funny. It says here, being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. And, you know, it's coming in so strong for the left pile here that you're just way, way too much in your head. And it's actually to your detriment. It's not supportive to forward movement, and it's not supportive to you tapping in to the infinite abundance and the creative abundance that resides within the present moment. So work with your breath, get out to nature, and really allow yourself to connect with how supported you are to all that lives. So for the left pile, I hope that that makes sense with you and resonates. Drop a comment down below and let me know. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. It's greatly supportive to me. Give me a thumbs up, comments, all of those little things that take just seconds to do really support my ability to expand and reach further than I currently do. So thank you very much. Okay, so for those of you who were guided to the center pile, you got the Hope card first. Followed by the Priestess. Followed by Saint Sinner. This is actually a really interesting combination, okay? So, first, I want to say, don't give up on yourself. It's like there's this feeling that, you know, you've given up on your dreams, you've given up on your ability to create the life you want to live. And what I'm hearing is, no, it's not too late. There's still hope. The flame, the eternal flame burns within your heart space and your experience. And so you're really strongly encouraged not to give up on yourself, because you are a high priestess of light. Okay, which means that you came here for great purpose, and your purpose is to support the healing of the world, and it begins in your day-to-day life. And I feel like this is the underlying energy of it all, perhaps why you've given up this hope, because you are, what I'm hearing is you are judging yourself as a sinner. So you're not. I mean, we're everything, right? And the fact is we've been so conditioned and so deceived throughout eons of time, basically, that just the fact that we're alive, I think we were told biblically that we're born of sin. BS, nonsense. The truth resides within you and your experience, and you're all things. And with this card, for the first time, I'm just feeling like angels all around, as well as this connection to the purity of your heart, when you honor the truth of your heart, when you accept yourself for all that you are, however it's judged, whether it's, saintly or the dreaded sinner. I mean, we must accept all aspects of ourselves. And this is, and I just heard winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yes, we must honor and accept all aspects of ourselves, because the aspects that we deny, it's like we push them down inside and they fester. Like a festering wound, and it just keeps oozing out stuff. This is what's going on. And this is where I'm feeling like this, where the energy of like, there's no hope for me, there's no hope for my dreams. It was silly of me to believe in that. Well, no, it wasn't, because you are the Christed light incarnate, and perhaps you've forgotten that. And so maybe that would be a great place to start, is to work with your breath, to breathe into how powerful you are. So if you're feeling blocked in certain areas, or you're feeling tension and pain in certain areas of your body, work with your breath. Unmasked, of course, work with your breath and really get that breath moving and reconnect to how incredibly powerful you are and your gifts and abilities to heal. And so for any of us who feel like we're here in service to the greatest and highest good of humanity, it's of the utmost importance that we do our inner work. And it's a continual process. At this point, the midway point of my life, I can't say that it's, it ever ends. Even when we think it has, there's something else that comes up. And so it's about coming face to face with yourself every day and recognize the truth that you are a beautiful, divine child of light. And no aspect of you is unworthy, no aspect of you is undeserving, and no aspect of you is needs to be disowned. And there's nothing about you that is not whole and complete. It is just about you simply moving into acceptance of all that has been, that brought you to this point of the priestess of light. It says, the question here, and this is perhaps one you can meditate with, it's one you can journal with. It says, how are you being called to step up and lead? And we can't lead from a place where we're denying any part of ourselves. It's so funny sitting outside, like the dogs barking, now the fire truck's going. It's, and this is, we get distracted. What they're saying to me, it's like a perfect example. We get distracted by all these things, and then we can get sidetracked by being distracted. What they really want me to stress to you is that you are no good to anyone else, and not even yourself, unless you are willing to face all aspects of yourself, and to know that all aspects are worthy and deserving of unconditional love. Judgment has no place in your life anymore, or at this time. So the message on the Hope card says, your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. And so I feel like your loved ones are really surrounding you and encouraging you to reach out to them. If you need some help, if you need some support, if you just need to feel their love, ask them for it, and they will make themselves known. 100%. You just need to be willing to receive. And once you put the call out for help and support, simply open to receive, because they will. And it's oftentimes in the subtle ways. It's like, not like a brick's going to come and hit you in the head. Like, oh, hey, it's us. No, it's often the subtle ways. It's the 1422, the numbers, the song on the radio, the, a smell that you smell, or a thought that pops in. It's those things. Trust it, and continue to accept all aspects of yourself, because you're incredibly gifted. You are a healer, and the touchstone of any great healer is their ability to heal themselves and their experience. And that is how you go forth and serve. So for the center pile, I trust that that resonates with you and supports you in this now moment. Give me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And if you haven't already checked out your monthly forecast for your sun sign, have a look on the channel in the sun sign playlist and have a listen to yours and let me know how that felt for you also. And so finally, for those of you who were guided to the right pile of cards, here is your message. Soul solitude. You're already doing it. And decision. So immediately I'm feeling here. And I'm feeling there is a decision that you're being called to make. And I'm hearing trust your heart in the decision-making process. It's important, though, that you actually make a decision, because it's important for you to know that choosing not to make a decision is also the choice. It is a decision in itself. And what I'm hearing is that in order for this, Luna, come on, up here. What I'm hearing is in order for this decision, for you to gain clarity about which direction you are meant to go. So you have to lay down, Luna. Your paws are muddy. Lay down here. Good girl. You have to make a decision from a clear space. And so taking some time to I'm hearing even like a 3-day mini retreat in your own home, really creating space where it's a reflective time. Yeah. So this is funny because it says you're already doing it. And then on the card here, it says, stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And the solitude, the soul solitude, is going to help you reestablish connection with your true north, which is in your heart. It is the shining soul star in your beautiful heart. And this, Luna, come here now, Luna, good girl, come here, come. So it is the beautiful soul star in your heart. I'm hearing follow the path. The decision that you are being asked to make is the path of least resistance. So if it's a really big decision, should I stay? Should I go? Should I quit? Should I, stay? Whatever. You already know the answer is what I'm hearing. You already know the answer, and you've been resisting making a decision because it means something would have to change. And we get stuck in complacency. We don't like change, right? So we'll just stay doing the same thing, even if it doesn't feel good. It's familiar, so we just stay there. And yet I'm feeling that there is a call for change. And you're surrounded in the energy of unconditional love. Call on your higher self for the support that you need. Call on your higher self. Talk to God, and pay attention to the wisdom that flows from your heart space with respect to the decision making. And I'm hearing and feeling that by the next full moon, which is a Libra full moon, which I believe is the 28th of March, there will be more clarity. Okay? So it says, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet. A place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. And so check your sun sign as well, because a lot of the messages for March were all about this. This is a recurring theme for all of us at this time. This pause, reflect, regroup, renew, replenish ourselves, and then we're reborn on the other side of that. So for you, the right pile, Trust your heart. Take as much time as you need. Focus on your deep breathing and know that you are worthy and deserving of a break. So I trust that these messages have resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. Please give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. If you'd like to work with me during the month of March, I'm offering soul messages and intuitive energy checkups as well. So I'm doing those for March. And then for those of you that generously continue to donate to me and my work on this channel, thank you so much. There's information in the description box below if that's something that you feel compelled to do also. So until next time, everyone, take good care of yourself. I see you, I feel you, I love you, and I'm grateful for your radiant presence in my life. Until next time. And remember, everyone, we were all born to shine. Peace.